Hey traders, I was asked to record an educational video about harmonic patterns execution, so in this video I will tell you what you should pay attention to. Well, let's start. My name is Alexander Nikitin. I'm a professional trader, a programmer, and the founder of mpstrade.com. When looking to execute a harmonic pattern, you should treat the potential reversal zone as a support or resistance zone. This means that the rules for execution are no different from support resistance trading rules. There is no specific price action setup that should trigger the trade, but there is common sense. And this common sense is based on understanding of what is a test of the level and what is a breakout of the level. Okay, let me go to the empty space of the chart to draw you something. As harmonic patterns are reversal patterns, we should look for price action to test the level. But what is a test? A test, to my mind, is everything that is not a breakout. To understand what is a test, we first need to understand what a breakout is. Well, let me first draw a support resistance level. I will use this horizontal line tool, and let me split the chart into two parts. I will use this vertical line. Okay, in the left part of the chart we will have breakouts, and in the right part of the chart we will have tests. Okay, I will use this level as a resistance, so you should keep in mind that support rules are opposite. Okay, well, to have a resistance breakout, price action should meet two criteria. So the criteria number one says that most of the candle should be above the level, above the resistance level, like this. It can be more than half of the candle, or it can be total candle above that. It doesn't matter. So this is criteria number one. Let me find some text and let me type 1 here. And criteria number 2 is called immediate confirmation. So the immediate confirmation looks this way. We should have uptrending 3. So what are these 3? We should have uptrending high. The high of this candle is higher than the high of this candle. We should have uptrending low. The low of this candle is higher than this low. And we should have uptrending close. The close of this candle is higher than this close. So uptrending 3 means that all high, low, and close are higher than the high, low, and close of this initial candle. And then, if criteria is met, then we can call it number 2. Okay, so these two criteria, if they are met, we have a valid breakout. After that, we can have this price action rectangle to the upside, and in this case it is called a true breakout. Yes, or we can have this price action. Let me move it. And in this case it is called a false breakout, because we don't have a continuation to the upside. But before we say that it is a false breakout, we should have a valid breakout. Valid breakout that meets two criteria, then it turns either to a true breakout or a false breakout. So what is the test then? The test is anything that is not a breakout or a false breakout. That is not a breakout. Okay, so price action may go here, trend to the upside, trend to the downside, close below, like this, and what we have, the record of price being above the level, is now looks like a wick. So is it a breakout? No. Price simply exceeded the line and then it came back, closed below, so we have only one wick. It is called a test. Is it enough to initiate a trade in opposite direction? According to my rules, it is not enough, because after that test we still can have a valid breakout like this. And it is pretty common that after testing we have valid breakouts. You see, pretty common situation. So what we should have is a test confirmation. Immediately after we have the test, and when I say immediately, this means no longer than in the range of 5 next candle. One of these next candles, of 5 next candles, should install a confirmation of downtrend in 3. What is a downtrend in 3? It is this: lower low, lower high, and lower close. That's it, downtrend in 3. If you have that, then it is enough to initiate a selling position, a reversal. So you have a confirmed test. Okay, this was a test. Another variation of a test looks this way: price action goes above this, yes, closing below the level. We don't meet criteria number 1 because not most of the body. Most of the body should be above the level, but most of the body is below the level, so we don't meet criteria number 1. And then price action reverses. Candlestick traders can say it is Marubosu, dark cloud cover, or whatever reversal formation, it doesn't matter. So when you have this, it is also called a test, but it consists of 2 candles, 1 and 2. Of course, you should wait for a confirmation of downtrend in 3 to initiate your trading in opposite direction. And now let me show you something that is indeed frustrating. Maybe, yes. Okay, you have a candle like this. It goes to the upside, but this candle doesn't meet criteria number 1. After that, you have a candle that does meet criteria number 1. It looks this way, yes. And majority of traders start thinking that it is a valid breakout, but it is not, because we don't have a second criteria yet, yes. But instead we have what? We have this. So this is also called a test. A test. And when you have a test, you should look at what? You should look at a reversal. So wait for a confirmation of this test. If downtrend in 3 appears immediately, I mean within the range of 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, one of them should be confirmation candle. So this is a test, this is a test, and this is a test. When you have a test, there's a high probability for price to reverse, and when you have a breakout, there is a high probability for price to continue. So keep this in mind in your trading. As for the false breakout, there is a saying: when the pattern doesn't work, it is an indication of the necessity of opposite trading. So when you have a false breakout and it turns this way, then you should wait for a downtrend in 3, yes, to initiate your short positions. So you can execute your harmonic patterns here after confirmation, here after confirmation, here after confirmation, and here after confirmation, but you should not execute them here. Of course, when you have a false breakout, you can cancel your trades, because you don't know that it turns into a false until you have this reversal candle. So in this case, you can only anticipate that a valid breakout may turn into a true or false, but you don't know it from the very beginning. Okay, but here you know that you have a test. You have a test, you have a test, you have a test. Obviously, there are no breakouts. Okay, well, that's it. Hope this video was useful to you. If you want to learn more about these patterns, harmonic patterns, advanced passive patterns, and my own pattern, then you are welcome to visit my website www.mpstrade.com. And until then, good luck and good trading. I hope to see you soon.